Hello, welcome back to another 1v1 in Red Resurrection. Here we've got a game between Asylum as Europe in the south as the rust-coloured player, and here we have Tyhednus as Confederation as the blue-coloured player on the map Isle of Dogs. So it's a little 1v1, and I think this was in competitive mode, game mode. So a little bit less starting cash and a free dog at the beginning of the game, and it looks like they've both gone for barracks first, which is obviously very common. That's what you do, especially on this map, because you want to garrison these buildings right in the middle. Asylum trying to go for Tyhednus' dogs there, but did get shut out. Both going to be able to garrison their own houses and barns and stuff in the middle. Very short distance between bases directly, but then you can go all the way around the edge along these lanes on the side here. Looks like Tyhednus, Asylum nearly got Tyhednus' engineer there, but Tyhednus is going to go for the expansion, or the observation post there on the edge, which will allow him to expand and get the gems. On that left lane there's the gems. That's Asylum's little ore field at the side. Asylum already going for the missile silo, which is actually, seems pretty early because it does take a fair bit of power and it costs quite a lot to use as well. But he's expanding into the middle with a refinery too, trying to get those gems in the middle. Probably going to be contested. So as usual, I guess he's playing pretty aggressively. He actually doesn't even have a power plant yet, so he can't, or shouldn't probably, capture the silo just yet, because he'd be on low power. And depending on how far into low power you are, it can be pretty devastating. But he's going to deploy those Guardian GIs and outrange the barn, which only has one conscript in there anyway. And just to take that out, so leaves Tyhednus a little vulnerable, but he does have a war factory. Strangely, he built it over here. Maybe, well, I was going to say to try and hide it, but I think Asylum already scouted that part of the map, so not quite sure why I put it there. But I guess it shortens the distance if you want to go. Wants to do a little run by from the side there. If I can articulate today, that would be nice while I'm doing this. And afterwards I can go back to my usual brain-dead self. Tyhednus is going to get his infantry massacred there by the GIs. A cup of tea, that'll make everything okay. That engineer, why? Kill the engineer, finish him off. Got Scorch here, but take one out. Two out, not a whole lot there. Probably wants to pull that back. Don't see a whole lot from Tyhednus. Oh, but he did have these Scorches down here at the south actually. Well, it looks like two probably Scorchers got killed by those Guardian GIs, so maybe a little bit of miscontrol there, but he does force the cell, which means that Asylum's going to be in crippling low power at this point, because I think he has the silo and the war factory and refinery barracks and no power, so that's going to be, it's going to take him quite a while, I guess, to build the power plant. Does take out a Scorcher there though, of Tyhednus's, and still trying to harvest the gems. Asylum is doing okay for money, at least compared to Tyhednus is 0 right now. I think he only has the one war miner, although it looks like on the minimap, hopefully I'll scroll over there at some point, but on the minimap it looks like he's expanded to grab the gems on the left lane as well. I'm just focusing here on the middle because Asylum wants to push in, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to do it. He kind of needs to do some damage, but Tyhednus plops down a bunker. It's not going to last too long with all these Guardian GIs, but I would say it did enough damage, killed a lot of GIs there, and the Scorchers are rushing in to finish it off, and he's building some War Miners there, and he does have the gems. Asylum still hasn't got... oh no, he's got his power plant up there, but he's decided to build it in an aggressive position, rather than try and consolidate in his own base. Asylum still harvesting those gems in the middle, but they do run out pretty quick, there's not that many. Tyhednus pushing in there to kill the pillbox. That dog is just dancing around, taking out one guy, running back. Got a couple of conscripts though. Looks like he's going to lose another power plant just as the missile silo charges. So he sells that one off. Asylum's aggression not paying off just yet. He's got a bunch of Guardian GIs facing off against some flamethrowers, which isn't the typical choice of unit. He's going to try and take out... oh, he takes out the Scorcher there, that's not bad. I don't think this silo is going to die because it does have pretty decent health, there's not that many infantry there. Takes out the flamethrower. Tyhednus though is going to be doing okay for money, at least for the time being. He's going to have a nice injection of cash because he's got all those gems to harvest. That said, there is no ore drill on that gem field that Tyhednus is mining off camera. So it will deplete itself permanently. We'll have to expand again, but we have a robot tank there trying to get a few shots off. A battle bunker comes up though, forces it away. And we have the Yaks sweep in and take out two of those Guardian GIs and fly away, so he's not going to get, not going to be able to take that one out. So nice little pick off there. Got another Yak, he's producing quite a few of them, and he's building hammer tanks now. And that gem field is gone, so he's going to have to expand somewhere else, but I'd say it's a nice little bonus. Looks like yeah, Asylum has now expanded to harvest from his own ore field, finally. But he is pretty low on cash. Not much of a regular income for Asylum by the looks of it, so he's going to have to play catch up, I'd say, after his sort of failed rush attempts here. 3 Yaks. They could slaughter all those infantry if they line up, and it looks like they might be. Oh, little bit of backwards flying there, showing off their the incredible skill of Yak pilots. They decided not to attack there though, so there are a couple of full bunkers there. That's going to be difficult to break through with just infantry. But all those Yaks are coming in now. They're going to, of course, they're going to fire there. Kill all those Guardian GIs. Did lose one though. But Yaks only cost 1,000, so not too bad. I think he got like 4 Guardian GIs, which is worth 1,000 credits already, so probably not too bad. I'll lose an IFV there. He managed to launch the missile, which is kind of surprising. I see that he had the money for it. Let's see if he aims at the airfield or the units. Keep my eye on where it lands, straight on the barracks, and actually takes it straight out, so that kills his infantry production for a while. It means he's not going to be able to reinforce with infantry. He is deploying here, but well, actually, it's not bad. He's taking out all these. Well, he was taking out all this infantry until the Yaks came along and absolutely destroyed that infantry cluster. He's building too many Guardian GIs, I think, is Asylum, because there's not really a lot of tanks here, so while he might need them for the to take out the bunkers, but they want GIs to actually fight the army, especially all these Tesla troopers and flamethrowers. He's going to be able to take out the hammer tanks, no problem, but well, no problem I say. This looks already to be the end of Asylum, I think, in this game. Pushed a little too aggressively in the middle. Sells the war factory, which is good because it gets some money, but still building power plants there. Getting the infantry destroyed by Yaks. He is on T2, which is something of an accomplishment, I guess, but Tyhednus is on T3 now. And he's got a grinder out too. Could put some flamethrower infantry in. Could go all the way around the back as well with some flamethrowers and probably deal some serious damage. 2 per lev as well. What's he gonna do? Try and fire at the chronominers, I guess. Well, and it just chronoed away. So I wonder if that was deliberate or not. You've got to be careful when targeting those miners, though. I always try and go for them when they have just unloaded the ore. Oh, so many infantry dying. And fucking Yaks, exactly. A couple of grinders here. They're going to try and take out the missile silo, even though it's just ready, but as a Asylum, I'm going to be able to afford to fire it. He does have over 1,000 credits. I think it costs 1,000. Not too sure at the moment. 1,000 or 750. Puts down a fortify there, as does Tyhednus, but a couple of conscripts in there. He's going to take out the. Doesn't take out the silo, but lucky for him, Asylum has absolutely no money at all. Just be trying to build some Guardian GIs to try and somehow he got the money. Somehow he just got 1,000 credits. Don't know who he's robbing money from, but he got the money. Kills the and it blew up the barracks yet again. Tyhednus just killed the silo though, and this has gotta be GG at this point. Doesn't really have anything left. His defences are falling. Tyhednus has the few forces needed. And yeah, Silence says you won. GG, Tyhednus is victorious.